Hello everyone, this is Red Tech Shoe, and I'd like to go over my brief encounter with Sekiro Shadows Die Twice. Fuck. Okay, so this game is actually extremely hard. I'm not enjoying that. I'm just gonna go ahead and rant. I know some people like this is like, I guess, Weeb Souls. I heard someone say Weeb Souls, or like this is Dark Souls or Demon Souls, and I'm like, well, I never played any of those games. And I'm kind of glad I did, if this is going to be compared to it. I kind of got a somewhat basic understanding of the flow of the combat, but I'm just not a fan of the enemies. You know, call me crazy. Call me crazy and call me a pussy all you want, but I'm not a fan of the fact that just any enemy can any 2 or 3 enemies can just walk right up, hack and slash me. And it just, you know, I feel like I have to engage them one-on-one, that I can't deal with a group of enemies, especially when they're all blocking and then one of them gets in a counterattack. I get staggered, and before I can quickly dash away from the circle, I get hit a few more times and I lose 2/3 of my life. I'm not a fan of that. I don't like the enemies. Am I saying that this game should be easier? I've seen people say online that they want an easy mode. I'm just going to be blunt right now. I don't think that this game is going to be as well loved and received. I think its popularity is literally because of its difficulty and the story. The story seems interesting, but I don't have the patience to stomach the frustration that this game has already been starting to give me. I don't like that. I mean, I get to my first real good enemy, you know, this ogre whatever, you know, and he just power bombs my ass. And even when I try and dodge out of the way, I rapidly tap circle and I'm trying to sidestep him and dodge him and stuff like that, he just turns and grabs me anyway. And I'm like, and he just power bombs me and I lose, and I was at half life and that killed me. And I was like, fuck. So at that point I'm just like, yeah, I'm done. I'm not going to say this is a bad game, but I will say this. Buyer beware, this game is extremely frustrating. I think it's a good game. I think it's an unpolished gem, me personally. I don't think it's flawless by any means. Already I can feel the controls feel just a little sluggish, and with the game that requires so much precision and perfection, or damn near perfection. And I can't remember what game I was referencing, but when a game demands perfection from the player, that means you're going to spend a lot of time learning the hard way, but not in a way that at least not for me, that's fun. Learning the hard way through getting my ass handed to me over and over and over is not fun in these types of games. In like first-person shooters, I kind of understand for some reason. For some reason, I'm fine with it in first-person shooters. Like when I played Apex, when I started off, I was terrible, I was bad, I was garbage, and I was struggling to do anything good. And I would just get shit stomped by players who were 10 times better than me. I can stomach learning the hard way in that kind of environment, but in a single player game, I just couldn't deal with it. I don't know why, but it bothers me that this game is so frustrating for me on just me. I don't know if other people are like, they enjoy the frustration, or they enjoy, you know, obviously some people enjoy the challenge, and to them, more power to them. Go right ahead, knock yourself out, but I don't think the average gamer is going to like this. I think this is going to appeal to a very niche crowd. It is going to be very niche. Is it going to be it's beautiful by the terms of the art. You know, it looks like it would be a great, wonderful story, but unfortunately, I just feel like this title is just not meant for the masses. It is meant to only be truly enjoyed by a very small percentage of the video game community. So, with that said, that's just going to be my review of the game. I can't give a honest, whole, in-depth review because I can't play the game. I don't have what it takes to stomach the stress and the frustration. I just don't have what it takes. I've been very patient throughout my life. But I'm at a point where I'm 33 years old. I'm at that age where it's like I can't just put myself through a bunch of stress for the sake of my ego or pride in playing a video game. I can't fucking do that. I left the Call of Duty franchise because it was so stressful. I've almost completely stopped playing Overwatch because it was stressful at times. So I play video games to relax and enjoy. This game, more often than not, I was not able to relax and enjoy. And because of that, I have to leave. I have to walk away from this game. I have to leave Sekiro. I have to stop playing it, and I've only been playing it for like 2-3 hours. And I know some people are going to wince and cringe and hear 2-3 hours, that's nothing. Well, I'm sorry, that's enough for me to understand I'm not going to enjoy the rest of what this game has to offer, because I can only imagine it's going to get tougher. I can only imagine it's not going to get easier, and it's not going to be more enjoyable. I can only imagine it getting tougher. So, that's going to do it for my opinion, my biased video on Sekiro. If you want to try it, go for it. But don't be surprised if you get very frustrated and you end up being more frustrated than you are having fun. Don't be surprised.